What's good with your fam? Welcome to Big Faces Worldwide. I'm your guy, Big Will, and I'm back to talk this boxing. Hey, man, listen. For the last, I say, week or two, man, I've been going on YouTube, going on my social media accounts, man, and all I've been seeing on my timeline is Anthony Joshua calls out Luis Ortiz. Now, and in the aftermath of hearing all this, I'm seeing all these guys make these videos, and I'm seeing all lot of kind of people come out, and act like, oh, Anthony Joshua would never fight Luis Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, stylistically, I think that's a very, very good matchup. Now, let me give you a little history of my feelings on Anthony Joshua. I've been watching Anthony Joshua since the 2012 Olympics when he beat the boy from Italy, Roberto, I forget his name. He beat the dude from Italy, man, to win gold. You know what I'm saying? I was watching him ever since then. I watched him develop. I watched him fight Dillian White. I watched him fight these other guys, man. But it wasn't until he fought Vladimir Klitschko that, I really believed in Anthony Joshua, man. That was, up until that point, I was not sure if he's the goods. Like I always say on my channel, man, I'm not going to co-sign a fighter as being the best elite until I see him face adversity, man. And it was a boring fight. It was a boring fight until that 5th round. In that 5th round, something clicked on, man, and them dudes, man, started getting busy. You know what I'm saying? And seeing him get up after being knocked down by Klitschko and being able to get his legs back under him, being able to stay focused mentally, and being able to end up stopping Klitschko, I was rooting for Anthony Joshua, man. That day, I became an Anthony Joshua fan. You know what I'm saying? But I do gotta admit, after the negotiations with Deontay Wilder, and Eddie Hearn, you know what I'm saying, I stopped being a fan of Anthony Joshua, man. That left a bad taste in my mouth and in the mouth of a lot of Americans, man, the way they treated Wilder. You know what I'm saying? They treated Wilder like a piece of shit, man. And, I don't need none of y'all, arguing with me about it, because y'all definitely know it. Y'all definitely know they did not treat Deontay Wilder how he was supposed to be treated, how they treated, everybody else in negotiations. You know what I'm saying? This is a champion. They didn't treat him like a champion, man. You know what I mean? They played games with him, played with his emotions, because they knew how bad he wanted to fight. You understand what I'm saying? So Anthony Joshua has left a bad taste in my mouth because of that. You know what I'm saying? But despite all that, I am not one of those dudes, man, who rides on the coattails of other cats, man, and go along with the narrative, you know what I'm saying, that other people put out there just because that's the popular thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what I feel about how Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn, and them dudes handled the negotiations with Wilder, you cannot take away the fact that when it's time to knuckle up, Anthony Joshua can fight. You know what I'm saying? He can fight, man. And he's getting better and better every fight. Every fight, I'm watching him do something different, something better. Even in that Povetkin fight. Povetkin caught him with a good hook and, you know what I'm saying, bust his nose up and shit. You know what I'm saying? But in that Povetkin fight, I seen more mental focus in Anthony Joshua, man. I seen better defense, man. I seen that jab downstairs to the body. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua is definitely putting more tools in his toolbox, man, to be successful, man. And the fight, to say that this guy, you know what I'm saying, won't fight Luis Ortiz, you know what I'm saying? We're not talking about the past, you know what I'm saying, whether we think that he ducked Luis Ortiz or not, you know what I'm saying? That's not the topic of discussion here. The topic of discussion here is, do I think Anthony Joshua can whoop Luis Ortiz? You know what I'm saying? And the answer is yes. You know, I think it would be a very good match, man. I think their styles, you know what I'm saying, match up good. That will make a very entertaining fight for the fans, man. But in the end, I do believe that Anthony Joshua will win that fight. You know what I'm saying? I think he will win that fight, man. Anthony Joshua is bigger. You know, he's stronger. You know, I mean, I know that don't necessarily means nothing, but you know, but he also can box. You know, that's what people fail to realize, man. People, you know, I mean, they got so much hate for Anthony Joshua, they forgot that this guy actually can fight. You know what I'm saying? He can fight. You know what I mean? Luis Ortiz can fight too. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be an easy matchup for Anthony Joshua, but I think it would be a fight that he would definitely win, man, because Luis Ortiz, I watched this last fight with Travis Kaufman. It was a good fight. You know what I mean? Luis Ortiz dominated the fight. Kaufman didn't come to lay down. Kaufman came to fight. You know what I'm saying? He was real tough, man. And Luis Ortiz ended up getting him out of there. But I seen some flaws in Luis Ortiz's game. You know what I'm saying? Just like you see flaws in everybody's games at points and times. Everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody's not going to shine every time they get in the ring, man. You know what I'm saying? But watching that fight, okay, against Travis Kaufman, and watching Anthony Joshua's fight with Povetkin, you know, if you was to just go off basis based on their last two fights alone, who would you think will win a fight between the two of them? Who you think looked the best between Anthony Joshua and Luis Ortiz versus their opponents? You know what I'm saying? Was the way Luis Ortiz got Kaufman out of there by just beating him up, and the referee, you know what I'm saying, knocking him down a couple times, the referee coming in and waving it off? Or is it the way that Anthony Joshua went in there and knocked Povetkin's ass out? You know what I'm saying? You got to ask yourself those questions, man. You got to look and critique each of them, you know what I'm saying, each of them off their last performance. You know what I mean? Like everybody say, you're only good as your last performance, man. And both guys showed a few holes and flaws in their last fights, man. But I think Anthony Joshua's finish was way better than Luis Ortiz, man. And I think it would be very wise of Anthony Joshua to take that fight next. You know what I'm saying? If he really wants to face Deontay Wilder later this year, man. You know what I'm saying? Show the fans that, you know what I'm saying, that you will step up to the plate. Show them that, you know what I'm saying, you can do what Wilder did and possibly do it better. You know what I'm saying? If he was to go in there and fight Luis Ortiz, man, and let's say he knocked Luis Ortiz out, you know, but did it in more spectacular fashion than Deontay Wilder. Can you imagine the buzz that would be surrounded by the Joshua Wilder fight? You know what I'm saying? That nasty taste that's in our mouth right now about it, that would be gone. You know what I mean? All we will be talking about is, I can't wait to see this fight now. You know what I mean? The way Anthony Joshua just dusted off Luis Ortiz, man. I can't wait to see that fight. You know, but that's not a guaranteed win. You know what I'm saying? Let's not get it twisted. Ortiz is the real deal. You know, but I just think stylistically, Anthony Joshua will be able to get out on him, man. And that's just my thoughts, man. I know a lot of people going, you know what I mean, especially the Wilder fans. I'm a Wilder fan. Let's not get that twisted. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, I call a spade, man. And I believe that Anthony Joshua, Luis Ortiz is a very, very good matchup and will be a very, very good fight. A fight that I think Anthony Joshua could win, will win. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that fight gets made, man. If Anthony Joshua really wants to gain some type of respect back from the fans, man, because, you know, whether you agree with it or not, man, he has lost a lot of respect from a lot of fans, especially over here in the States, man. No matter what you believe, more people believe that Anthony Joshua, the fight between Wilder and Joshua, did not happen because of Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? More people believe that to be the case, man. And for Anthony Joshua to gain some ground back in his reputation, man, I think he should go up against Luis Ortiz. I think he should fight Luis Ortiz next at Wembley. You know what I'm saying? And that will create that buzz again. You know what I'm saying? If he's able to be successful, which I believe he would be, that will create that buzz again with him and Wilder, you know? But, you know, for these guys just to count Anthony Joshua out just because they got the hate for him, you know what I'm saying? You got to remember, man, this boy can fight. You know what I'm saying? This boy is an Olympic gold winner, man. You know what I mean? He can box, and he's getting better and better every time out. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got for now. It's your boy Big Will. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this video, you know what I'm saying, but I keep it a buck, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna conduct my channel how I choose to conduct my channel. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel and you know, dig what you heard, man, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share this video. Comment in the comment section, man. I always answer the comments. I go back and forth with people in the comments every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy talking this boxing, man. But if you dislike this video, go ahead and hit the dislike button. But make sure you hit it twice. Peace.